Hey there, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to another episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. This week, what we're going to talk about is letting go. So the title of the episode is Let Go to Grow. And this conversation was inspired by a training, a mastermind, a coaching session I was on a little bit ago today, where one of my clients who totally crushed it in 2019 has been been struggling as we begin this year. And what I noticed was he wasn't showing up the way he would usually show up. Kind of felt like he lost his mojo. And in coaching him and asking him questions and trying to discover exactly what is getting in the way that has taken his mindset from up here to down here, which when that happens, what happens to your daily actions? You start taking less action, and or even if you're taking the same kind of action, you're way less effective. This is where people say, I am in a slump, I am in a dump, I am overwhelmed, I am burnt out. When anything and everything that you are feeling in any given moment is self-inflicted, just like you caused it, you can also cure it. And in discovering and asking questions and all that good stuff, he's going through a little bit of an obstacle within the team that he is a part of. And what we discovered is he's holding on. He's holding on, okay? We're not gonna get into the specifics, okay? Because everything me and my clients work on is 100% confidential. He's holding on to something that he shouldn't hold on to. And the weight of what he is holding on to is what caused him to be in the slump that he is in right now. So in conversating with him, I was like, okay, obviously we need to have a conversation, not just a conversation amongst me and you, but you need to have a conversation with this other team member in order for you to resolve the matter, in order for you to get back in your groove, in order for you to keep on growing in congruency to the goals that we set for ourselves this year. So what is it that he's holding on to that I am willing to bet that you are holding on to that you got to let go of in order for you to have the breakthroughs you've been wanting to have? And, I can personally relate to this myself, because I was instantly reminded while having that conversation, and I shared that with my clients and Listings on Demand, is that each and every single time I had a big breakthrough, whether in my personal life and or my, professional business life, it came as a result of letting something go. So let's be specific on what are the 4 things that you may be holding on to that I need you to let go of. As a matter of fact, we are going to make it 5 things, okay? Because one other one just came up in my mind, which kind of correlates with number 4, but etc. So the first thing I need you to let go of is your ego. Is your ego. Okay, we talked about this in a previous episode. Ego, its only function is to create a story in your mind that says you cannot do or have or experience whatever it is that you are wanting. Its only job is to keep you in survival mode. And you could probably relate to that. Each and every single year or each and every single month, you only make enough to make ends meet. And that's because of your ego. Okay, I'm not saying it's bad to have an ego. I'm saying it's bad when you do not know how to manage your ego. So what I want you to do is kill the ego, get out of your own way, and get in the way of what gets in your way. So that's 1, get rid of the ego, let go of the ego. Number 2, let go of pride. Let go of your pride. How many times are you in a situation or a position where you need the help of someone for something, and your pride does not allow you to seek out the assistance that you need. Do you see that pride? Again, everything I'm talking to you about is a good thing and a bad thing if it's uncontrollable and unmanageable. You need to learn to manage your ego. You need to learn to manage your pride. All I know is anything and everything that you are trying to accomplish in business life and or in your personal life is connected to other people. It's connected to other people. And a lot of times, what prevents us from having the conversation that we need to have and or forming the relationship that we need to form with other people is our pride. Anytime you feel yourself, like you don't want to have that conversation or build that relationship, ask yourself, is this a pride issue? Is this a pride issue? And if it is, put your pride to the side and have that conversation and or form that relationship. The third thing that we need to let go of is people. Some people in your life, professionally and or personally, whatever, are not serving you. They're not serving you. Look, you and I know what I'm talking about. There's certain people when you connect with them and certain people when you have a conversation with them, when that conversation is over, you're left in a place of feeling very negative, very hopeless, very dramatic, and just not feeling good whatsoever. How much longer are you going to allow people to dictate how you feel? How much longer? It's all on you. Look, I know there's people in my personal life that when I talk to them, they suck the energy out of this big, powerful, super positive guy. So what do? I limit my conversations with them. Some of them I've had to let go of completely. I still love them. I'm not their enemy. I want what's best for them. I will support them from afar any way I can. But I'm not gonna let anyone get in the way of me being and living inside of the best version of myself. You should do the same. The fourth thing that you need to let go of is the past. Let go of your past. Let go of your past. Just learn from your past. Let go of your past not so good relationships. Let go of your past mistakes. Forgive yourself. The past is the past. And the future is the future. And the only way that you're going to live into the future that you are wanting is to control your present. The best way to control your present is by letting go of ego, letting go of pride, letting go of some people, and letting the past go. And the final and fifth thing that you need to let go of are all the stories that you made up that have no evidence to them. Stories of like why life is so hard, or why it's so hard to call on expireds, or for sell by owners, or generate business, or be in good physical shape, or whatever. Those are all stories that you made up in your mind. And because you are such a powerful salesperson, you've sold yourself on these limiting stories that have become limiting beliefs that are limiting your abilities to live into the life of abundance that you so much crave on the inside, but are unwilling to do anything to gain it on the outside. That is the message for today. And I know that everything I speak about is easier said than done. I get that. But remember what we said earlier. Anything and everything that you want to accomplish is connected to people. I want to be that person. I want to be that kind of people in your life that serve you and take you to places that you cannot go on your own. So when you are ready, I want you to go to tlastrategycall.com and book a time to speak to me one-on-one so we can have that conversation and create that little mini plan of action to take you from wherever you're at today to a much more beautiful place ASAP. Thank you very much for being a loyal listener to the podcast show, watching our videos on YouTube, connecting with us on Facebook and Instagram. I so appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.